Okay, to do the second example, when you have a half angle, this is your half. Again, we're going to treat it as one angle, and we're going to solve. We're going to divide by 3. Now, your tangent for -1 exists in quadrants 2 and 4. This is a 45-degree angle. So this one here would be 3 pi over 4, and this one down here would be 7 pi over 4. Now, normally, if it existed in two quadrants, such as the first and the second, or the third and the fourth, we would say plus 2n pi. But tangent has a special condition. So we don't have to really state this one. We can just state the first one plus n pi, where n is any integer. Because it has a special situation where it will travel across pi radians 180 degrees. So we only have to state the one. Now, for this, so we're going to ignore this guy. Now we're going to put back in your 1/2, because x was really x over 2. Or put it x over 2, that's fine. To get rid of that, we have to multiply by 2 to get rid of this and make it a 2. So you're multiplying everybody by 2. So this becomes x is equal to, this will give you 6 pi over 4 plus 2n pi. Now we can reduce your 6 pi over 4 to 3 pi over 2 plus 2n pi. This is all solutions. If we want our solutions between 0 and 4, then we have to say, set 4 up so that we can use the same denominator. Let's put it into 2's. So 8 pi over 2. And 2n pi over 1. Set this up, denominator of 2. So each time we're going to add 4 pi. 4 pi over 2. So we're going to take your 3 pi over 2. And we're going to add 4 pi over 2. And does it become less than your 8 pi over 2? Then we're okay. So in one round, we normally had in 2 pi, we had 2 solutions in 2 pi. When we had an x. If we have a half of x, we have half of this. We have one solution in 2 pi. Now, because we wanted to go to 4 pi, we therefore have 2 solutions in 4 pi. Remember, when you take a half of an angle, you're going to have less. If you take multiples 2 times, 3 times, you're going to have more. So figure out how many you have in 2 pi, then use your half, take half of that, and then work on if it's going up to 2 pi or 4 pi or whatever your answer is. But remember, here's your all solutions first. And if you notice, you're already starting at 270 plus 2n pi. So if you're already starting at 270, you're only going to get one more in that round before you hit 4 pi. So they work the same basically. Now remember, tangent has a special condition. If you were in the condition where you had this, then you're going to have to name this angle, say it's pi over 3, plus 2n pi. And this angle, say this was 2 pi over 3, plus 2n pi. You'd have to do it twice. But tangent had a nice special condition. We only had to do it once.